Welcome back to the Quest Finders. And this weekend, my quest is taking me all the way to Belgium. I don't know if you can see that. Frankenchaps, I don't know if I say that right, to watch the Formula One race. And I thought, how about I do a tips video for people that are going to watch the race for the first time at Spa? Okay, so tip number one is first and foremost, download the app. So if you haven't already, because it's information that you normally get when you buy your tickets. If you haven't already, download the app. The app will show you where you're going to sit, which one is the closest entrance or exit. Some iconic areas, like if you want to go to the fan zone, which I 100% recommend. You don't want to go all the way to Spa and not go to the fan zone. So having the app will help you navigate your way around. Of course, there's signage around the track, but always having an app is so helpful. I found the signage a bit confusing, and the app works like Google Maps, and I could track myself from where I was to where I needed to go. And that was very helpful for me. Number two, you also want to make sure that you've got a power bank that's fully charged, because you're going to get to the racetrack and you're going to get excited and you're going to be taking videos of your favorite drivers, overtaking your not so favorite drivers, of yourself experiencing the fun, of yourself watching your favorite people enjoying the race, and your husband blowing up a vuvuzela, wearing a Zim flag and dancing. Oh, okay, maybe you won't have to do that, but that's from a true story. Make sure you've got a power bank so that you stay in action the whole time. These races are more of a day event, so they're quite full on. You're there from when it begins. You're there from when it begins to when it ends. And the first activity can start as early as 8:30, 9 a.m. because you're going to have Formula 3, you're going to have all the practices, you're going to have the push. It's going to be crazy. Power bank. You need that. Next tip. You want to wear layers. The weather is unpredictable. 1 minute, it's nice and sunny. Next, it's raining. Or it's cool in the morning and gets sunny midday. So you don't want to be stuck with a heavy coat because it was quite chilly in the morning. And you don't want to get wet when it rains or get cold when it gets cooler because you wore a tank top. Okay? So you want to be prepared for whatever weather happens. Have layers, a rain poncho or a raincoat. I don't remember having an umbrella at Spa. For Silverstone, I definitely had an umbrella. Maybe I can do another video on that separately. But today, this is on Spa. Water. I don't remember us being restricted from bringing in water bottles. I went in with mine, but they did not allow us to go in with drinks. So if you've got drinks, you might not be allowed to go in with those. On the list, it does say you can bring in food and drinks, but my experience, my husband wasn't allowed to go in with his drinks. Food is quite expensive around the circuit. Be mindful of that. If you want to have something to eat before you go in, have something to eat before you go in. Because I think a hot dog was €15, if I'm not mistaken. But sometimes you've gone all the way to Spa. You're not going to care about €15 on a hot dog, right? Right? I don't know, unless I'm wrong. And the other thing I want to say is I'm not sure about cash because I generally don't carry cash. But for buying food around the circuit, they were asking us to buy cards. Like it was a form of a MasterCard, but it was specifically for buying things around Spa. So you would have to top up that card and then use that card to make your purchases. I still have my card from last year. I don't know if it's going to work, and I hope it does. So I don't have to pay for it again because you'd have to pay for the card. And top up as you go. There's an option to get a refund if you've topped up the card. I used to calculate exactly what I needed to buy for me and my husband. So I didn't have to ask for a refund. Sometimes I find those things stressful and I might just leave it. Okay. And have fun. This is your first time going to watch a race. You want to have a good time. If you want to know more, ask questions directly. In the description, I'm going to link some videos that I might have that I think might be helpful just to show you your way around. Like, share, and subscribe, of course, because other than me talking about Formula One, I also talk about personal development, which is yay fun. So I hope you guys have a good week. I'm going to be busy packing because I really want to make sure that I've got all my essentials and I've got everything that I need to make this seamless. And yeah, bye.